Move. Abedimpo. Fisheries Commission. Kanu Council. Aiko. Komi Kofi Kinata. Nyame no boni wiase. No bwepu besi na numu nyame ina.
I liked driving around in the URI van, going to door and figuring out where to, and meeting people. But something that really sticks in my mind was in the town of Charlestown, when we were creating these maps, and even the town had hand-drawn parcel maps. Anytime, because maps were so precious and you couldn't reprint them. Sometimes if there was a new subdivision, they would pencil them in. And the town planner or someone in the planning office in Charlestown asked me if they could have a copy of my new map that I was making. And I, as a 21-year-old student, thinking, okay, here's a town planner asking me for the map of the town that they are the planner of. I thought that was pretty incredible. So to me, that really kind of stuck in my mind.
My favorite memory would be visiting the Narragansett Indian tribe, and that we went up to the theater and performed some dances with the people there.
Many good memories. You know, getting to know the participants and the instructors over the course of the program was great. There were so many interesting people to get to know and to learn from. You know, but one particular day that stands out in my memory is our trip out to an oyster farm. And you know, we had all of the participants you know, wading through the water out to the oyster farm. You know, we really got to understand. We met with Perry, the owner of the oyster farm, and really got to, you know, better connect the dots between the economics and the resource issues and the challenges that he was facing with running this business. You know, so the logistics side of it, but also the economic side and the conservation side of it. So this aquaculture business that he was running really helped better kind of paint a picture of how the policy and the practice all fit together. And you know, it was a lot of fun. It was something that that was a new experience for all of us, I think, and there was a lot of laughter, a lot of real clear enjoyment by everybody, including myself, to be, you know, out there wading through the oyster farm and seeing the little oysters growing. And but it really solidified that lesson about the policy and you know, the practice of resource management and resource utilization.
The really nice vibe in the group. As I said, we had a really varied group, people from Fiji, from Egypt, from Africa, from Haiti, all over the place. And we had a really nice mix of people. So the part of the knowledge was combined with building of the network. And we had such a good time being together, doing stuff together, you know, gaining all this experience together. So that's what's still with me.
In CRC training, I celebrate my birthday with the CRC staff, and then that's for like more personal experience. But for the training itself, I think it was also my favorite memory. So I again expand my knowledge in climate change and every aspect of it. And during my time over there, we also get a chance to go to Boston, to go to like the tourist spots in Rhode Island, and also the state close to Rhode Island. So I think everything is a good memory for me during my time CRC, but
I think I will say that the Summer Institute. Yeah, because I met a lot of people from different parts of the world.
To say a few, I think I remember that in the CRC, there is a specific area where anybody can just put free foods, books, or any stuff, and anyone can get it. For those who might like find it interesting, and for me, it became more like a very glaring and very like memorable because of it mirrors the Filipino style of food pantry during this pandemic. This food pantry are set up by people displaying different foods and other stuff where anyone can get it and bring it home because of some lack of jobs, or maybe the lack or absence of jobs caused by the COVID-19. And for me, it is a very wonderful display of selflessness and sharing. And I think I will never forget that, especially that it reminded me more during this pandemic.
Really hard to pick one favorite memory since I was, there for 5 years. But I have to say that my absolute favorite part of CRC are the people who work there. I worked with such amazing women. It was all women on the US team when I was there. And the memories that I have from, whether it's like setting up a stakeholder meeting and laughing as we're trying to move these very large tables around, or getting, computers set up or food set up, or going out to, do coastal erosion tours with stakeholder groups. Was just, I had such an amazing time. I love the people at the Coastal Resources Center. I still talk to them today, and I miss them very much that I don't get to work with them every day, but they just made the whole experience that much better.
A fun memory. I did enjoy the time I spent with the other trainees, and I also enjoyed the trips that we had into the surrounding communities, and this would have also included the indigenous communities, being able to share in their space, for them to share their traditions and their food with us, and even their natural resources. There was a lake, if I'm not mistaken. We didn't go into the lake, but even just being there and seeing just how very beautiful it was and how important it was for them, I did quite enjoy that.